How do I do it? How am I able to do what I do on a daily basis? How do I fight the demons? Because they hear me speak and I'm very raw and real. How do you fight my insecurities? All these things. And they're there every day. They're there every day. I'm in search for a feeling. I'm not in search for a trophy. I'm not in search for love. I'm not in search for more followers on Instagram or social media. When I started this journey years ago, and I realized that I'm going to be somebody, and I'm searching for a feeling of true victory for myself and only myself. The second I shut out the whole world and realized that one thing, that I am in this world alone. I'm fighting in this race by myself. Yeah, I'm all about people, I'm all about team, I'm all about that shit. But I'm really all about right now and in my life, no one knows the real truth about me, how hard I really go. I don't care if anybody knows. I don't want anybody to know. I'm an introvert. I live an introverted life. And I love that about me. That right there is my fuel, is I know that there's really no one out there grinding like me. And if they are, so be it. If I know about you, I'll make sure that I up my game. That's what the mentality is all about. My whole thing is a mentality thing. I view myself as the weakest person on the planet Earth. I was just an insecure, scared kid. And the only way I could find myself was to put myself through the worst thing possible. My goal in life was to, in my mind, believe I'm the hardest man alive. And that's why the whole thing is can't hurt me. That's what it's about. It's about whatever you think you are, you have to make that dream a reality. But that's where the hard part is making that dream reality. That's where the hard work comes. That's where people know, how do you keep grinding every day? You have to make those insecurities, those fears. Like when I was 300 pounds, I didn't have any drive. I'm gonna go be a Navy SEAL. What kind of stupid shit is that, 300 pounds? There wasn't like a drive to go be a Navy SEAL. I was an insecure, lying kid, afraid. I had to look at my insecurities and in my fear and find drive in that. We're all looking for passion. Passion's all around you. You have a whole stack of it all around you. It's your insecurities, all that shit. You gotta dive deep into that shit. It's all in there. All the energy and fuel you need is right in yourself. It's all there. You got a lot of stuff to do to overcome. And that's where I found it. I found it right there in my own insecurities. I found drive in my own insecurities. And that's the most powerful thing in the world. When you can find drive in your own doubt, fear, insecurities, you become very unstoppable. The biggest misunderstanding about David Goggins of all time is profound. It's like, whether you believe in God or not, I do. He put this lab rat, which is me, on this planet to let me see what a beat up, abused kid who can barely learn and has a twisted body with messed up genetics, sickle cell, and other issues can endure. He gave me everything that pretty much disqualifies you from the military. But back then it wasn't as stress, so let's put him in this and see what comes out of it. To do that, friction is essential. You don't wake up in the morning and head to the coffee maker. In fact, sometimes I don't even sleep. What it requires is intense focus. For example, at 2 o'clock in the morning when my brain is thinking about a drug, I have to get up and look in my book to see if that drug is how I remember it. And this is every day of my life. That's why when I train a fighter or anyone, I tell them, you have no idea how great you really are, because they're using such a minimal portion of what they have. If people can learn to focus, they can see what's possible. While it may not be pretty, people have wanted to do documentaries on me. I refuse because I don't want normal. Every day people picking apart my life saying it's miserable. Who wants to live like that? They look at me and think it's crazy, almost like I'm sick or psychotic. The most frustrating thing in the world for me is when normal people judge a man like myself on what it really takes to extract greatness from nothing. It takes every bit of who you